cool girl. I'm a cool girl. Ice cold, I roll my eyes at you, boy.
Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Christine and I would love for you to join my YouTube family by clicking onto the subscribe button as well as the notification bell beside it so that you'd be notified every time I upload a new video. For today's video guys, I'll be sharing with you how I got this look using full face of Focallure makeup products. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. The first thing I'll be doing is to fill in my eyebrows, and I have here the Artist Sketch eyebrow pencil and I chose the shade Taupe or number 4. And then to set them in place, I have here the FluffMax Tinted Brow Mascara and I chose the shade 03 Deep Brown. So once you open guys, this is how the eyebrow pencil looks like, and oh, I did not know that it comes with a refill. So if you're going to buy this eyebrow pencil, they will include a refill with it. So technically, you're going to get 2 eyebrow pencils. And then for the actual eyebrow pencil, the packaging is really sleek actually. It comes with a soft touch packaging and then it looks like this. It is actually really slim, very skinny. So on one side, you will get a spoolie and then on the other side, you will get a retractable eyebrow pencil. So this is how much product you will get from this eyebrow pencil. The actual tip is a triangular tip pencil, but it is really skinny. So now I'm going to try out this eyebrow pencil. So for my first impressions about this eyebrow pencil, I really love that it is a really skinny eyebrow pencil. As you guys can see, it has a triangular tip, but it is so skinny and precise, and I love that because you can get really nice precise application. And you don't need to apply too much pressure because this product has a really nice color pigmentation. It's not too waxy and it's not too creamy. It feels really lightweight on my eyebrows. And I also love the spoolie that it comes with because it is not stiff at all. It is actually really soft. So I'm just going to fill in the other side. So far guys, I really like this eyebrow pencil and I also love that it comes with a refill. So next guys is the eyebrow mascara, and this is how the packaging looks like. It looks very sleek. It has a cream plastic packaging. It's not soft touch, which is totally fine. And then right here at the top, you will see the word FluffMax, and then the brand name, which is Focallure, is right here. And then it has a shade indicator. Oh, I love the applicator. It has a really small brush. I don't like eyebrow mascaras with huge applicators because it is really hard to get precise application. So far guys, this eyebrow mascara really did add a little bit of volume on my eyebrows, as you guys can see at the front of my brows, and it really did lift all of my eyebrow hairs. So I guess I'm going to start off with my base makeup before I proceed to my eyeshadow. And for that, I have here the GlowMax Hydrate and Illuminate primer. They actually have a lot of options for primers. They have color correctors, illuminating primers, and they also have a mattifying primer. But I went for this one because I have been recently loving glowy primers. So this is how the packaging of the primer looks like. And then once you open, the primer looks like this. The packaging is actually really sleek. It sort of has a soft touch packaging, and I really love this packaging. It looks super classy. And then once you open, it comes with a squeezy tube, and this is how the consistency of the primer looks like. This product smells like a really familiar perfume. I don't know if it smells like the Victoria's Secret Bombshell perfume or the Bulgari Omnia Amethyst perfume. It actually smells really nice. It smells like a high-end product. This product really did add a little bit of hydration on my skin, but it's not too dramatic. In terms of the glowiness of this primer, it did add a little bit of a subtle glow on my skin. For foundation, I actually have two types of foundation from Focallure. One of them is the CoverMax Full Coverage Matte Foundation, and then the other is the StayMax Long Wear High Coverage Foundation. I am actually planning a comparison video for these two foundations right here so that we can compare this from each other. But for today's video, I guess I'm going to use the CoverMax foundation because I have been eyeing this foundation for quite a while now, and I'm really excited to try this one out. I actually purchased two shades because I am not sure what shade I am, but I got number 11 Dusk and then number 4 Shell. So this is how the packaging of the foundation looks like, and then once you open, the actual packaging of the product looks like this. It looks super nice, and it looks really high-end. It has a frosted glass packaging, and then it has a rose gold details, and then it also comes with a pump. So this one is Shell. It looks really light for my skin. And this one, guys, is Dusk. So Dusk is really dark for my skin tone. So I guess I'm going to mix this two foundations, and luckily I bought two shades because I am not sure what shade I am. This foundation actually smells really nice. So I'm going to first apply this with a brush, and then later on one side we are going to blend this out using a sponge. Oh my god, it has a really nice coverage. I love the freaking coverage of this foundation. So nice. The foundation looks a little bit darker compared to my natural skin tone, but it's fine. I really love the coverage of this foundation. It really did cover my imperfections. So this is a closer look of the foundation on my skin, and obviously this one is the side where we applied the foundation using a brush, and then this one is the side without the foundation. So as you guys can see, I have a lot of dark spots and veinings, especially down here on my jawline. I also have few redness on this spot, but on this side, all of my imperfections were really covered by this foundation, and considering that I only applied one layer of this foundation, the coverage is really impressive. And what I also love about this finish is that it does not look cakey or dry or overly matte on my skin. It actually has a really nice natural finish, and it looks really seamless on my skin. So now let's try this foundation on the other side using a damp sponge. Oh my god, the coverage is still really impressive even after using a sponge. So this is how the foundation looks like if you use a damp sponge upon application, and honestly, I don't see much of a difference compared to the other side, but upon application, I noticed that I added more product on this side because the sponge actually soaked most of the product. I also love that even though this foundation is a full coverage foundation, it still feels lightweight. For concealer, I have here their liquid long lasting concealer, and I got the shade number 2 or light cream. So this is how the box looks like, and then once you open, the concealer looks like this, and it has a flat doe foot applicator. So I'm just going to apply this on the high points of my face. Okay, so first impressions, guys. The consistency of this concealer is really liquidy, and then I'm going to blend this out using my sponge. It's not super full coverage, but it did brighten up the dark circles underneath my eyes. It is really easy to blend, as you guys can see. And it actually looks really seamless with the foundation. So I'm just going to build up the coverage underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more, especially on the inner corners of my eyes where I have a lot of darkness. So I'm also going to use this concealer to prime my eyes for my eyeshadow. For the concealer, it is really easy to apply, it is really easy to blend, and it does not look cakey or drying underneath my eyes. But in terms of the coverage, I actually need to build this concealer up, especially in the inner corners of my eyes where I have a lot of dark under eye circles. But other than that, guys, this concealer is actually really nice for the price. To set everything in place, I have here the MatchMax Baking and Setting Loose Powder, and I got the shade 01 Clear. So this is how the box looks like, and then once you open, this is how the actual packaging of the powder looks like. And it comes with a free puff, and then of course the powder is sealed. So for my first impression about this loose powder, the actual powder is finely milled and it somehow feels a little bit velvety. So I'm going to use a damp sponge to pick this product up, and then I'm going to use this to set all over my face. So for my first impressions about this powder, I actually forgot to share with you guys a comparison of one side without a powder and one side with the powder. But what I noticed is that it is really mattifying. It really did set my foundation into place. But what I noticed is that it did not blur out my pores, and it has a tendency to emphasize dry patches. It actually looks a little bit drying on my face. So for the powder, guys, I am a little bit neutral about this powder. So before the contour, blush, and highlighter, let's now proceed to the eyeshadow. For the eyes, guys, I have few items to share with you, and the first thing I have here is the StayMax 10 color eyeshadow palette, and I got the shade 03 Sunflower at Sunset. It looks like this, and I also went ahead and purchased the ever so raved about glitter eyeliners. So I got the shade 05 Party, and then 01 Platinum. And then I also went ahead and purchased 3 shades from their Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I got the shade number 01 Diamond, and then number 03, which is Sand, and then lastly 04, which is Royal. So this is how the box of the eyeshadow looks like, and then once you open, guys, this is how the actual packaging of the eyeshadow looks like. It actually looks really nice and really high-end. It is a little bit smaller compared to how I imagine it to be. Oh my god. I love these shades, and it looks really, really nice. It has a mirror, and then it also comes with a sponge applicator. The pan of the eyeshadow looks really, really small actually, as you guys can see, compared to my nails. And I actually just noticed that one shade is actually a cream. I don't know if you can tell in front of the camera, but it looks like a cream product. It is actually really hard to get the eyeshadow, especially if you're wearing long nails like me. Ooh, it is really pigmented. See? This is the glitter. Ooh. So first impression is that upon swatching, it is really pigmented. I don't actually know why there is a cream shade from this palette, but I'm guessing this is an eyeshadow primer. I don't know. But the first thing I'll be doing is to grab a large fluffy brush, and then I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. It is really hard to pick this shade up because the pan is really, really small. It is a little bit powdery. So this is how the first shade of the eyeshadow looks like, and for my first impression, it is pigmented, easy to blend out, and easy to apply. But for the rest of this eye look, guys, using this eyeshadow palette, I'm just going to fast forward this part so that we can save a little bit more time. So far guys, this is how my eyeshadow looks like after using this eyeshadow palette. And for all of the shades I've used from this palette, I am actually really impressed because it is not super powdery compared to other eyeshadows that I've tried before. The only shade that I was a little bit disappointed in is the darkest shade, which is this one, because it is not super pigmented. As you guys can see, I tried to build it up on my eyes, but after multiple layers of this shade right here, it is still not super opaque and it looks a little bit patchy on my eyes. As you guys can see, I am actually doing a halo eyes and I haven't applied any shade for my center lids because I wanted to try out the glitter and glow liquid eyeshadows from Focallure, and like I said, I got 3 shades. So this is the box of the glitter and glow liquid eyeshadow of Focallure, and then once you open, this is how the actual packaging of the product looks like. It actually reminds me a lot of the Joey lip gloss packaging, and then once you open, it has a flat doe foot applicator. So first shade guys is 01 Diamond, and this one has a white base and then it has a purple and blue glitters. Next shade guys is number 3 Sand, which is a light bronzy shade. This one is actually super nice. And then lastly guys is number 4 Royal. This one is a metallic copper shade. For today's look, I'm going to use number 4 Royal, and I'm just going to apply this on the center area of my eyes. This one is super pigmented, and then I'm going to use my fingers to blend this one out. So what I noticed about this product guys is that it is super pigmented and opaque. It is really easy to blend out, but make sure to blend it out immediately because it dries really fast. But once it's set guys, it will not move. And as you guys can see, I have a small swatch right here. And if you're going to try to smudge it, it will not budge or it will not move. So I am not going to be able to use the heavy glitter eyeliners from Focallure because I am actually satisfied with the eye look I did right now. And I'm just going to use this for future videos. Time for mascara guys. I have here the StayMax Waterproof Lash Primer and Mascara. And actually, they have 2 variants of this. The other one comes with a mascara on one end and then a liquid eyeliner on the other. But I am not good when it comes to eyeliners, so I went for this one. They only have 1 shade of this, which is black. So for the packaging, it looks like this. And then once you open, this is how the mascara looks like. Again, the packaging is really sleek and really nice. So on one side, you will get the lash primer, and then on the other side, you will get the actual mascara. So before I apply the mascara, I'm going to just curl my lashes. And then I'm going to apply the lash primer first. I don't know if you guys can see, but this lash primer comes with a lot of fiber. I love the applicator of this lash primer because it is really skinny, so you can get really close on the lash roots. So I have been building this lash primer for a hot minute now, but I am actually not seeing much of a difference. Do you guys see any difference? I honestly don't see any difference. So now let's try the other side, which is the mascara. So for the mascara guys, I am actually not a huge fan of this mascara. It did not do anything on my lashes. It just made it a little bit darker. It did not add any volume or length to my lashes. And it did not hold the curl of my lashes. So for the mascara guys, I am I am not impressed. So now that we're done with the eyes, let's now finish off our face. And for my contour, I have here the highlighter and bronzer duo. And the shade that I got is 02. So after few hours or few minutes, guys, I actually noticed that few of my imperfections are starting to peek through from this foundation. But when I initially applied this foundation, all of my imperfections are really covered from the foundation. So this is the box of the highlighter and bronzer duo. And then once you open, guys, this is how the actual packaging of the product looks like. It comes with 2 powders. One is for contour and the other one is a brightening powder. It also comes with a mirror. Honestly, this shade is a really perfect shade for contour and bronzer because it is not too warm and it's not too ashy as well. So far, I like this shade. What I also noticed about this product is that it is really easy to blend out and it is really pigmented, so you have to be really careful upon applying this product. And so far, it does not look patchy on my cheeks. So far, I like this contour and highlighter duo. So now, let's move on to our blush. For blush, guys, I have 2 kinds of blush right here. I have the ever so hyped about Sun-Kissed Monochromatic Blush Duo. And I also have here the Color Mix blushes. So this is how the box of the Sun-Kissed Monochromatic Blush Duo looks like. And then once you open, this is the actual packaging of the product. It has a soft touch matte finish, which is actually really nice. And then once you open, this is how the shade looks like. This one is 03 Rose Flamingo. One side comes with a matte blush and then the other one comes with a satin finish blush. So I'm going to swatch both of this for you guys. It is actually really creamy when you touch it. So this one is the matte shade. It is super pigmented, and then this one is the satin shade. So for the satin shade, guys, you can apply this on top of the matte shade or you can definitely use this alone. Next blush I got is the Color Mix blush, and this is how the box of the Color Mix blush looks like. And then once you open, guys, this is how the actual packaging of the product looks like. It actually looks super cute. It's so small. And then once you open, this is how the product looks like. So I purchased 3 shades from the Color Mix blush. This one is B02 Smashing. Ooh, it is super creamy. So it is super pigmented as well. So this one is B02 Smashing. Oh my god. So next shade I have is B06, which is Charisma. So this one, guys, is Charisma. And then last shade I got is number B07, which is Tipsy. So again, this one is the shade Tipsy. So the Sun-Kissed Monochromatic Blush Duo I got is a little bit too pink for the eyeshadow look I did for today. So I'm going to use this for other videos. And for today's video, I'm just going to use the Color Mix blush in the shade B06 Charisma. It is super pigmented, guys, so you have to be really careful if you're going to use this product. Oh my god. I love the shade. It looks really nice. And I feel like this shade will complement a lot of makeup looks. This blush is a little bit powdery if you're going to pick it up right off the pan. But what I noticed about this is that it is really pigmented. So again, you have to be careful if you're going to use this. A little goes such a long way with this blush. And it is not patchy on my skin. It is actually really easy to blend out. For highlighter, guys, I did not notice that the highlighter I purchased is from the brand Stay Genius, which is the sister brand of Focallure. But this one is their Beige highlighter in the shade 02. And I also got another shade from the Color Mix highlighters. And this one is in the shade H04, which is Spoon. So this is how the box of the baked highlighter from Stay Genius looks like. And then once you open, this is how the actual packaging of the product looks like. It looks really sleek. It has a rose gold metallic writing at the front. Oh my god, it looks so gorgeous. Oh my god. It reminds me a lot of a high-end highlighter. I don't know if that one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills or from Becca. I'm not actually sure, but it looks like a high-end highlighter. But again, this one is the shade 02. And honestly guys, in person, it does not look blinding or impressive at all. So now let's try out the Color Mix highlighter. It has the same packaging just like the blushes earlier. And then once you open guys, it looks like this. It feels dry. I am actually not impressed as well. It looks dry and not blinding at all. So I guess I'm going to use the Stay Genius highlighter. Oh my god, it looks super gold in person. It's not super impressive. It's not super blinding. The formula is a little bit dry for me. But I am not completely impressed with this highlighter. Okay, for the highlighter guys, I am not completely impressed with both of this highlighter, the Color Mix one as well as the highlighter from Stay Genius. So for the highlighter, I wouldn't necessarily suggest or recommend these highlighters to you guys. Since Focallure does not have any setting spray, I'm just going to spray my face using the Sun Glow Sun Mist. So now let's move on to the lips. For lips guys, I honestly would love to go for the Velvet Mist Lip Clay from Focallure because that is my holy grail lip product as of the moment. But since I've used that a lot in my previous videos, I would like to use a different lip product from Focallure. But heads up guys, because I am planning to film a complete swatches of all of the shades available from the Focallure Velvet Mist Lip Clay. They actually released few new shades, so if you're interested on seeing that, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. For my lips guys, I have 5 shades from the Focallure Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. So I'm going to share with you guys the shades that I got. So this is how the packaging of the lip product looks like. It looks super nice and it looks really high-end. So I'm going to swatch with you guys all of the shades I got. So this one is 06 First Aid. Next shade guys is 03 Breathe. 07 Vitality. Next is number 10 Vacuum. And then lastly is number 13 Solidification. So this product has a moussey consistency, and then this product is really blendable. You can also use this for your cheeks or for your eyes, and you can also use this for the cloud lip look. What is also really nice about this lip product is that it leaves a stain. So even though this product fades, it still leaves a really nice stain on your lips. So for today's video, I'm going to use the shade 06 First Aid. Super pigmented. This product has a soft matte finish, but it is not transfer proof. So as you guys can see, it has a little bit of transfer. But what I like about this product is that it is lightweight. It is really easy to apply. It is super pigmented and it is really comfortable on the lips. So that is it for today's video guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you liked our finished makeup look using full face of Focallure products. Please stay tuned for my future videos because like I said, I'll be sharing with you guys a complete swatches of all of the shades available from the Focallure Velvet Mist Lip Clay. And I'll be also doing a full face of pink flush makeup product. So I have here a few of the items that I will be using for that video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, share this video to your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!